Alright, I got me a nice spot on the beach, so I'm going to head out and do some fishing. And I'm going to be testing some gear too, actually. I did a couple little patches on my waders. I'm going to be playing around with one of my reels, but I just got to the beach, drove down here, so I'm going to head on out and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to start here by the ocean, fairly close to the inlet. And I think any fish coming through, they definitely will take a stop on the beach near side of an inlet. Also the beach, definitely don't rule out the beach, but I like this because I can hit a couple different kind of pieces of water and maybe get something. So just looking to see what's out there. Water looks great, that's for sure. Whether there's fish in there or not, I don't know. I didn't see any bait on my way up, but there could be some bait. I don't know. I don't see nothing. We're doing all kinds of cool, funny stuff in there. So I like that. Nice color to the water. Starting with a minnow. I'm going to work something, I think, down a little lower. Go with the old bucktail. There's a sign of life. Pretty sure. Yeah, he's good. Usually you get those there horseshoe crabs when they start to come in big. That's when you get the bluefish. I'll take a look from up here, see if I see any bait, but I don't see nothing. Still be fish around, but nothing really to hold them at the moment. Say come in and hold them tight, but just looking around here. Windy out, windy out. Fishing slow. Go herring fishing. So I'm walking through. I'm going to try the inlet a little bit. It's a head-on wind. The water just feels sterile. But I'll take a few casts, then I'm going to get out of the wind. Maybe we'll get something, or not. Now after I make these trailers, I cut them, put the glue on the top, get them on, and sometimes if they're a little long, I'll cut them shorter. I think I did this one early, so I'll just take my clippers and clip it off. Then I will actually, after they get wet, I will kind of work them down and make them a little more thinner and wigglier. And it's going to stretch it out just a wee bit more, but it's going to make that trailer a wee bit more wigglier. Give it a little extra action, and that's how I like to work them. So I got a lot done today, actually. No fish, didn't see no bait. I got to check out the gear mechanisms on this here reel, my new reel. I tested the waders and playing with some lures, and so I'm kind of set up for the next time. I know my waders ain't gonna leak. I know the gears are good. I would have liked to have tested the drag, but save that for next time. Hopefully, a big one. Hopefully a big one will take the next time, and we get to test the drag out. But I know those gears are good. I know my waders are dry. And there's still herring around. So I'm going to work this here weedless worm through. And I'm hoping it's going to be a concrete-less worm. Same idea. I want to get that higher up. I also got to test out my gloves I fixed. They look kind of ugly and scary. I fixed them during the winter. And neoprene, I sew them up with thread and then I hit it up with aqua seal. And but you can buy new ones. but if you'd like. I like working with the old ones. Wow, it's just extremely cold today. I just got used to that warmer weather, then you get a cold snap and boy, you feel it. But I'm gonna fish here through dark. And I'm trying out some lures today. That's a rebel minnow, and I painted it over. Oh, and the yellow olive back, and put little fins. I even put eyeballs on them, and it runs great. It's just a rebel minnow, like dry as a bone. I'm going to show you, I talked about the wader repair, and I did a video on wader repair, but I didn't show this, and this is something I do. If you fish on the beach, of course, a lot of times you get sand granules inside your boot, and those sand granules wear through the neoprene on your booty. There's two things you can do. You can change the booty. Before I do that is I just hit the bottom up with Aqua Seal. A lot of times you'll see that wear spot, but a lot of times those seams will go. So you're going to have to eventually hit up the entire seam around the boot and above and below. And those are good to go. Those are like brand new waders now. Now, it might be a little uncomfortable, but all you have to do if that bothers you is take a piece of fabric from an old wader or neoprene and lay it right on top, and it's going to slide into your boot easier, but that don't bother me. And you can do the inside too. You just inside out your waders. But I did a video on a wader repair, but I didn't include this, so this is what I was testing out today. The fishing slow. Just go herring fishing. Now keep in mind, it's been said it's good to get out. It certainly is good to get out, but it's always better to get out and you don't get hypothermia. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon, night, day, evening, wherever you are.